Hi beautiful people. In honor of being consistent regarding my last, is it on this side or this side? I think it's on this side. Last video, we're doing 2 videos in the same day. So yes, I'm in the same shirt. Yes, I'm in the same position. But today's video, I want to talk about my journey to donate my hair. So, did I put the short up on YouTube? I think I did. If not, I'll upload it and put it in the key card for you. I have decided that by July 3rd, I am chopping off all my hair. It's gone. It's going. We're not having long hair anymore. Reason behind this is by the time that July 3rd comes around, it will have been 2 years to the day that I had back surgery to remove a benign tumor from my spinal cord. And I honestly, what I went through in 2024 and even into 2025, I wouldn't wish it on anyone, not even the worst person in the world. I would not wish it upon them. You know, the pain, the no sleeping, the emotional turmoil that came with it all. But the one silver lining was that the tumor was benign. The fact that I had the chance to remove it and still be here and not have to go through chemo, not have a time limit put on my life, not have to lose my hair or have a wig or become violently ill. All of that I will be forever grateful for. And I would go through what I went through again if it meant that it was not cancerous. And in honor of that silver lining and in honor of that gratitude that I have, I want to donate my hair to someone who isn't as fortunate as I am, who had a tumor or got diagnosed with cancer and now is going through what I can only imagine one of the hardest things anyone can ever go through. And so there was a high chance that I could have needed a wig. And I know that there are so many women and men alike, and non-binary people also who aren't as lucky and need a wig. And so who knows, you may or may not end up with my hair on your head in the next year or so. But I wanted to talk to you guys about how I keep my hair as long and as thick as it is whilst being a competitive swimmer. Because best believe chlorine is not your hair's friend. I do want to preface this by saying though that I am very lucky in terms of genetics. Very thick hair, a lot of it. And also like texture wise, I don't know why, but I feel like wavy hair or wavy to curly hair can kind of take a lot more than straight hair. And so in that regard, I'm very, very lucky. However, you still need to take care of it because chlorine, like salt, is not good for your hair. So I'm going to take you through the products that I use on wash days that help me keep it in its state that it is now. Actually, let's start off with what I brush it with. I used to use just like a normal paddle brush, like with the plastic prongs. Don't mind how dirty this is, I know, but you know, in honor of transparency, but also just the fact that I lose a lot of hair when I brush it, my brush is gonna have a lot of hair in it. But I used to use like just one of those plastic ones and my hair would rip. And I would have heaps of flyaways and it would go everywhere. This does not rip my hair, and it also stimulates your scalp, meaning that not only is your hair going to grow more often, it is going to come in thicker because it's getting more blood. It's like when you whack, if you ever see swimmers before a race, like whack their arms and whack their legs, that the reason why is to build blood flow, because then your muscles work better. Same kind of thing, except I'm not whacking my head with a brush because, well, you just don't do that, right? So that's the first thing. And when I brush it, end to scalp, and then once I get to my scalp, I brush through and through and through until almost my scalp tingles. I know that sounds a bit monotonous and it does take a long time, but believe me, one, it feels really good afterwards, and two, you will see a difference in your hair quality. Another tool that I use before I get into products is this baby. This, I think we've all seen by now, you use with your shampoo, or I mean, you can even really use it beforehand, but I feel like it works better with a product. And you just do this, and you move your scalp and you allow it to, again, get the blood flow. And it also allows for the product to work through your hair better. So that's another guy for scalp stimulation. My God, scalp stimulation. But let's now get into the products. So the brand that I personally love to use, that I think has had the most impact on my hair quality and protection as a swimmer, even when my hair was dyed a few years ago, my hair was dyed red. I'll put a photo up here. And that's actually when I started using this brand, was when my hair was red, because I found that the color didn't wash out as much and it protected it from just being even more damaged. And that is Kristin Ess. So I personally just use the signature line, but from memory, she has a bond repair line, a curly line, and there's one other one that I can't think of. But I just use the signature because, to be quite honest, I was a little bit overwhelmed when I first started, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm new to hair stuff. I don't know what to pick. So I've just gone with the signature and I've stuck with it. I've now used this for maybe, this will be the 4th year. Love it. My hair's never looked better and it's never felt better. And it stays cleaner for longer, I find. Yeah, so Kristin Ess signature shampoo. I get the really big shampoo bottle because I wash my hair twice with shampoo, which you should always do. Don't wash it once, and don't wash it 3 times either. That's an overkill, okay? You are going to dry out your scalp and it's going to be angry. Do it twice. Really get in there until it suds. Use this little guy and wash out thoroughly. So we have this big guy. Then we have conditioner. Now the conditioner that I use, again, is just the signature, and I just have the little 10-ounce bottle because you only use it once. And to be quite honest, I only condition my hair once a week because I use another product on a different day. So this, I only wash my hair twice a week on the days that I swim during the day, because I'm not washing my hair after I swim at night. I know that I should, I know, but one, it's late and I don't want my hair to be drenched. 2, I don't want to be washing my hair 4 to 5 times a week because that's going to have the opposite effect. So twice a week is good for me, and then I just rinse it thoroughly on the other days. But with this, like any conditioner, I go to about my jaw. I don't go any further than that because then it doesn't work well. Back to this, I do about scalp to jaw, and that's that. But yeah, I use probably like a 50-cent coin amount, and I let it sit in my hair for as long as I'm washing my body and cleansing my face, and then I rinse it out and I'm good to go. My hair mats. I don't know what is in this, but it is magical. My hair doesn't knot. So definitely look out for that. The last product that I use from Kristin Ess is again from her signature line. And it's the, oh my God, I've got hair on the thing. Oh my God, ew. And it's my own hair, but still. And that is the Strand Strengthening Reconstructive Moisture Mask. This I started again when I first dyed my hair because I knew that the chlorine was damaging the ends, and I wanted, one, the color to last, but two, I was also trying to grow out the color, so I wanted my hair to last as long as possible and continue to grow and get long so that I could chop out the color. This, again, miracle for knots, and truly, I feel such a difference when I use this over the conditioner. So I use the conditioner on Wednesday and I use this on Saturdays, because also Saturdays I can be in the shower for longer. They do recommend that you leave it in, forgive me, let me read this. Allow it to sit on 5 minutes or longer. That's a long time, right? So that's why I do it on Saturdays, and then rinse thoroughly. So again, this, I go usually jaw to end. So that's a lot of hair, right? So for me, I probably get my forefingers and just do a scoop, and then that should be it. Because also when my hair's wet, for whatever reason, it feels like I've got less hair. Maybe because it doesn't have the volume. But that's, again, really, really good. And then I use, and this I only just started using maybe a few months ago. This purely is just because it smells amazing, but I do find that my hair is a lot softer with this. And that is the Garniar Fruits Glossy Pineapple Hair Drink. Now, depending on your hair thickness and your length, right? I've got very long hair. You literally, I don't know if you guys can see this, but those little black dots or black lines are the dosage. So it recommends that if you have long hair to use about 2. So I just get like a palm, see that area in my palm? I just fill that up with it. Massage it onto my hands and then massage it through my hair for 10 seconds, it recommends, and then rinse thoroughly. Or a really weird thing with this, I don't know what is in it, so if someone can explain, please let me know. It's warm. I don't know what it is, but when you rub it on your hands, it feels warm. And you put it in your hair and your hair gets warm. I don't know what that's about, but this frizz, don't get it. My hair smells amazing. And again, I feel like it protects the ends super well, because for anyone who has tried to grow their hair super long or is in the journey of doing so, it's not the top of your head that's the issue. Yes, obviously taking care of your scalp is going to mean that you have better hair in the long run, but in order for it to grow, it's the ends, because these are what snap. For a long time, I wasn't able to get my hair past, I wasn't able to get my hair past here, and now it's almost to my hip. If it's around my back, then it's at my hip. If it's on the front, it's my my lower rib bone. We're trying to get it to my hip because, and I probably already have 30 centimeters on my head, but I want to give as much as possible. Now, this has nothing to do with hair length. This is purely just how I style my hair to make sure that the waves are, nice and my hair looks good. what I like to do is, you may find this gross, I don't care. I literally take whatever shirt I was wearing before I hopped in the shower and I scrunch my hair with that. Because I don't see the point in getting a clean shirt dirty just so that I can scrunch my hair. But I scrunch my hair with a towel because it's softer, I find the curls hold better, and I don't get frizz. Then I take the tiniest, I am not kidding, a pea-sized amount of, what's this? John Frieda Frizz Ease Dream Curl Gel. I take the tiniest amount because the thing is, you can watch all the curly hair routines you want. If you don't have curly hair, it's not going to work, right? Yes, I've got a wave pattern, but emphasis on the wave. My hair's not curly, okay? It doesn't work well with a lot of product in it because it weighs it down and then you don't get the wave because it just turns straight. So tiny bit, and all you do is you get your fingers, you do that, and you glide it through, and then scrunch. Glide through, scrunch. Keep scrunching for like 5 minutes. And then, I do this whilst my hair's upside down, by the way, the scrunching, the gel, and also this. This is the, again, John Frieda Volume Lift Air Whipped Foam. This, oh my God. Right, I've got a somewhat large size forehead, okay, we can already tell, and as you guys can see, my hair doesn't have a lot of volume, it sits quite flat, unlike my sister who has volume of the gods. So annoying. But this, put your hair upside down and get a dome-sized amount. And you can either let it air dry or you can just get the blow dryer on cool. You'll get volume and it will stay. But yeah, guys, that is all the products I use on my hair to ensure that it stays healthy from the chlorine. It doesn't dry out or get bleached from the chlorine. And so that it can grow as long as possible to donate. If you've made it this far, congratulations, because I know it's a bit of a long video. But if you have, let me know what hair length you think will suit me. I'm thinking of going for a pixie cut. My sisters are telling me not to. They're like, your face is far too round. But let me know. What do you guys think? Either way, I'm chopping it short because someone deserves to have as much hair as possible. So either way, it's going, chin or above. So, let me know and I will see you in the next one. I love you guys. And I'll link all of these products down below for you if I can find them. All right, bye.